let's get into here and see what it's like. So this is, are these available on the website?
Yes.
So these are Pro Acryl paints from Monument Hobbies. We've currently only got this set because we wanted to try them out. So we got a couple of the starter, like the base set in, to see what they're like, so we can try them for ourselves, and then if they're good, we because everyone keeps telling us that they're good, then we'll think about stocking them in the shop. Now, these bottles are a lot bigger, volume wise. They're 22 milliliter bottles. They're a bit fatter than the standard size dropper bottles that you may be used to from Green Stuff or Reaper. Here is some I prepared earlier. They're also a little bit taller, so they don't fit in the Citadel paint rack that I've got here in front of me, nor would they fit in the normal dropper bottle style paint racks that I also have here, which is a little inconvenient because of the design. Now then, they've got two caps. That's something I've just spotted. So there's a cap there that you... so you squeeze the paint out of that part there. So you squeeze the paint out of there. Or, can you unscrew all of that bit? Yes, you can unscrew the whole thing. Oh, and there's a seal. So you need to unscrew it to start off with to take this seal off. Sealed for your protection. Take that off before we start. So this is bold titanium white we're starting with. We've got to start with the whites, see whether the whites are any good. The bottle feed is horrible, says Tony. And it's got a seal that you've got to take out. It does.
You're making a meal out of that.
I am making a mess here.
Can you change your light? Because I can't make it any more bright without it doing the silly lines. You just press the circle.
Yeah.
It's shiny. Hey Hamish, how are you doing?
Good evenings.
We're making a mess.
Yeah. So it's got this washer bit. I guess that needs to go back in there. So I'll tighten that back on. Am I going to have to do that with them all?
I should imagine so, my darling.
Yeah, it's going to be a pain in the bottom.
Yep, fannying about so far, innit?
Yeah, right then, coal black, because we want to see what that's like. Yeah. Oh, the seal's just going to rip in on all of them.
Do it for you. Hey.
If you don't mind, and then I can try out some white or something.
Check over the ones you want to use, and I'll have a look.
That's coal black. What do I want to use first? I want to use ivory because I want to paint some skeletons. And I guess that bright warm grey looks like it could be good vampire skin colour, so I'll have some of that. And then we want to do her armour. What colour should we do her armour?
Well, let's not advance too far.
Oh, okay.
Right, there's your whitey colour.
Let's put them over there, and then let's try some out.
Are you supposed to put this bit back in?
Yes, the washery bit. Right then, ivory. Let's start with ivory, and we'll try it on a skeleton.
I suppose at least they won't leak in transit. You're certainly going to get them on your hands.
Yep, like that. All over me.
There you go.
Thank you, dear. Right then. Ivory. Squidge a bit of that in there. Yeah, so you're gonna have to wipe that every time you use it, aren't you? At the top of the bottle. Yeah, that's a bit of an odd design. Okay, maybe it won't block up quite as much as some other paints do. I don't know. Let's see. Right, let's select a suitable paintbrush. What have we got? Let's use a number 1, yes, a number 1 Green Stuff World synthetic brush. That should be fine. And then we're going to go straight in on some rib cage, I think. On that guy, because he's quite exposed. So, this is Ivory, first test with the old Pro Acryl. Now they do lots of colours. I think there's something altogether. There's like 200 colours or something in the range. But we thought we'd just start with the base set, see what they were like. Well, they're going on like any other paint.
Are they smooth?
So far, it's very smooth, not chalky at all, actually. Yes.
Are they comparable with any other paint?
I would say maybe even a little bit smoother in consistency than the Green Stuff World Ivory Tusk. Sometimes that can be a little bit hard to work with. But this seems very fluid, very easy going. Let's get all the inside of his pelvic area is open on this skeleton, so I'm just going to get it all around the inside there, and then we'll do his face, skull face. These are it's a black scorpion skeleton.
If you can you tell Goblin Squire what it is you're using?
These are Pro Acryl paints from Monument Hobbies. We've been asked for them quite a few times, and we thought that we would give them a whirl with a view to maybe stocking them in the shop. Now that does mean that something else that is in the shop might have to go away because we're running out of room, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We were hoping, I mean we knew that they were bigger, we were kind of hoping that we could repurpose an existing paint rack for them, because the way that they do their paint range, they want you to buy all the paints and then buy the paint rack, where normally paint manufacturers and what have you say, oh well, if you're gonna buy all of our paints all in one go, we'll give you the rack that they go on for free, because that helps you sell them. But this company don't seem to like doing that. Don't
you start, Goblin Squire. None of that malarkey, thank you very much.
There aren't any bigger shops in town.
Well, that's true. But also, no.
Apart from the department store at the top of the street, and that building's far too big.
And has a shop in it.
Yeah.
That I used to work in many moons ago.
How old were you when you worked there?
It was a Saturday job. I was at school, and then I carried on after I left school until I was about, I don't know, 20 maybe. Ish.
Does that count as a reminisce?
You trying to hoodwink me into reminiscing? You're not even playing. We've already had that, so no.
Right.
Kick out Tesco or Morrison's. Maybe if we win the lottery.
Yeah. Can you imagine having like
no.
the building that boys are in as the shop?
No,
That'd be
no,
awesome.
I can't. You won't even do a proper stock take with the shop that we've got now. I like Scotland, Jess. It's a long way to get back to school, though. Mr MLG used to travel to Edinburgh all of the time.
I did. Once upon a time. I used to prefer going on the train, because at least then you could read a book or something while you were travelling.
If you just happened to drop that mini, Nathan, that would be greatly I mean, it's entirely possible. So, come on, feedback boy. What are you thinking?
Yeah, well, so far, it's very nice. It's very nice. Very easy to use. Would you like to have a go?
No, I want some feedback of you, the guy that's using it.
Yeah, it's...
Is it good watered down?
I haven't tried watering it down yet. I'm gonna... I'm just doing one coat to start off with. But it's good. I would say possibly one of the best bone type colours I've used.
What colour did you paint it over?
This is undercoated with Hyrax Brown from Colourforge.
So quite a dark colour then, is it?
Yep.
And how is it covering over the dark with it being such a light colour?
Yeah, very well, actually. Two coats would give you an excellent coverage, but one coat is fine for, it's going to be a dirty skeleton, so it's going to get a wash over the top. So I think one coat is sufficient for now.
I can get my feet under the desk because the dog's in the way.
It's got gloves on, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Looks okay, really, for what it is. Now, there's no metallics in this box, so we can't try that.
Show us?
I did. Yeah.
It certainly looks dead.
He does, doesn't he? They thin down very well, says Tony. So we'll give. So I've undercoated the vampire lady with Reaper brush on black primer. So we're going to try some of this bright warm grey on her skin, and because she's got a little bit more of a satin finish to her rather than the super matte finish that was on the skeleton. So we'll give her a whirl and see how she comes up. Now this is she is, I can't remember the figure's name, but she's one of the vampires from the Underworld's vampire set, the Crimson Court. So I glued her together just before the stream. Whacked some undercoat on her. Now then, let's just squidge a bit of that out. Should we try watering it down a little? Let's try it neat first, shall we? So you might think, why are you going to use grey for skin? Well, it's because she's dead. So she shouldn't look like she's just been on a tropical island for a week. This grey's got excellent coverage as well, you know. I would say that's a perfect base coat for a dead flesh. Good guessing by me that that'd look alright.
Oh, and so modest.
I know. Oh, I'm a genius. According to Mensa too.
Is that why we get on? Because my dumb counteracts your genius?
Yeah, maybe. I don't think you're dumb. What bits of that is hand? I think those bits are hand in there. We'll sort the sword out later.
What's up, Panda? You're getting some attention.
He's a bit needy, Panda, isn't he?
He's getting some attention.
It's a very, very nice figure. When I was putting it together, I was thinking that it was a lovely sculpt. The figure is very detailed. She's like, her sword's threaded through her hair. I remember liking this figure from the first time that they spoiled it, Games Workshop, when they showed it off in part of the reveals, thinking how cool a mini it was. However, as soon as I put it together and started undercoating it, I rued my decision to glue her together before I painted her, because it is impossible to get your brush into some of the nooks and crannies once she is assembled. And were I ever to build this figure again, if it wasn't glued together with polystyrene cement and therefore melted together, I definitely would have tried to strip it apart to do it a different way, because trying to get inside her, the like crevices of her hair and stuff, is going to be an absolute nightmare. Right, so we're going to give that a few moments to dry, and then what we'll do is we'll thin it slightly to go back over that. And then I want to try out coal black.
Tony says, speaking of attention, can you thank Gizmo? He's a very friendly member of staff. Yes, he not always the most helpful member of staff, but certainly attentive.
Yeah. He's a good boy. Right, so some coal black. What I'm going to do is try that out on her clothy area down the front.
She got a clothy area.
Yeah, like a loin clothy type of deal. I just want to see if it dries with a matte or satiny finish. Yes, I'm just going to test it out.
Alright, Scarf.
Down the front there.
He's testing out the Pro Acryl malarkey.
Yeah, quite a few of you guys, I think, have already tested these, haven't you? Because you, for yourselves, because some of you are the ones that have been saying you should get these, but
we were sulking about the place that we could get them from.
Yeah,
so we,
that's it.
And how much they are.
Yeah. But I am. Yeah, I'm going to put some on the back bit as well, just for a proper test. Must say that I am liking them so far.
Now steady on.
I know. It's.
Don't go giving too much praise away.
Well, it is hard. The thing is, when I tried the new Army Painter Fanatic paints, I wasn't overly impressed, if I'm honest, considering how many people have been going like, "Oh, these are the best paints ever," because they came after Green Stuff World, and like Reaper paints have always been pretty excellent in my opinion, but they came after Green Stuff World, and Vallejo had updated their ranges, hadn't they? So Green Stuff World paints, which were great anyway, just got better with the Max Formula stuff, and Vallejo updated with more of a fanfare the game colour, but also they've been slowly updating, more replacing as the other colours in the Model Air and game and model colour ranges have needed repackaging. They've come to the end of the old line. Those paints seem to be better, in my opinion. So when the Fanatic stuff came, it was like too late to the party really, and wouldn't inspire me to go out and replace my paints with a new range. First impressions on using 4 colours of the Pro Acryl, like, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I can see what the fuss is about, if I'm honest. They're
That's high praise from Mr MLG.
it is, yeah. They're very nice. They are very nice. I'm going to leave her to dry a moment, and we might. Should we try out a different colour?
Well, I've got a dog. If you want to try a doggy.
Well, I was just going to.
I haven't got a doggy anymore.
Where's it gone?
It's gone under your chair. It did a runner over there.
Yeah, well, he's like a blink doggy thing appearing through a portal.
Yeah, I just thought it might be a different colour because it's not skin, is it?
Now, should we try some bold pyrrole red?
Amy says, I can't remember if I ever said, but I can't read. I've got my glasses on and I can't read it. But I went to a work meeting down south and took my MLG pen. Yeah, you told me, but no, not Mr MLG. With me to make notes. A colleague spotted it and proceeded to tell me how much they've enjoyed their visits to the shop.
Awesome.
I did tell Mr MLG when you said, and he likes things like that, don't he? Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, there's not many of those pens around. You have to look after it.
Collector's item. I think I've got a sample of another pen kicking around somewhere at the shop that I keep forgetting to bring home.
A sample of a pen?
Yeah, like, because the company that we got those from, I think randomly sent us one, didn't they? And said, we can make these for you.
I don't know anymore. I can't remember, it's so long ago.
Right, let's try this. So if you've got these paints already, how annoying does that get that you have to keep squidging off that bit of paint every time? When you close it, because it's got a twisty end, a bit like the Geek Gaming glue. Then every time you close it, you're like having to wipe off a bit of paint.
I see. I don't like the Geek Gaming basing glue for that, so I just unscrew the lid. I never squeeze the glue out through that silly thing. But I mean, paint's a bit different, isn't it? But yeah.
Let's have a bright red devil doggy thing appearing through a portal and see what that looks like. So I'd dry brushed this ready a long time ago, ready to paint it with contrast or something similar, but it's never got anything done to it. So let's just see how a pre-shaded mini works with this stuff.
If you keep talking to him, Johnny, he'll just want more attention.
Or Pando.
Yeah.
Or me. Pick me.
Now we're going to open a bookshop next anyway.
A bookshop? Yeah, Dragon Books.
Little Miss wants the bookshop called The Sleeping Dragon. Oh, Kiddy's a winner. How did you win? Did you get the 10 people joined or whatever? Wait, is that a hint about reviving the MLG paint range with the tagline, even Mr MLG says that they're alright? Yeah. Well done, Wicked D, well done.
Proper brown.
There's no such thing.
No, and if we're developing our own range, you could have whatever you want.
Right, make sure you join in the bingo game and we will start again. Oh, me, I dropped a mini. Threw it across the room, in fact. And it went under the chair.
You did.
You'd wandered off, had you? Well, there you go, you see, it was waiting for you when you came back. That's very bright red.
It is. It's a very bright red.
Oh, I've got that ball.
Bold, what's it called? Bold Pyrrole Red.
Oh, names we can't say. Awesome. And it's red as well. It doesn't look like an orangey red.
Yeah, it's like
from here. With me silly glasses on.
Like a full-on pillar box red.
I've made me mister that I'm painting look like an Oompa Loompa by accident.
Why?
Because I wanted to touch up under his eyes because I'd blobbed, and I couldn't remember what the paint mixture that I'd used because I just mixed all colours together to get his skin, and this one was a bit more orange, and now he's orange.
What figure is it? I don't even recognise it. Ah, right.
So he looks like an Oompa Loompa now.
The fish merchant guy.
Yeah, he's been out in the sun. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
He's been out in the sun too much.
He's got a good tan going on. I think are you going to lighten it just a touch, or are you leaving it at that? Because he's nearly the same colour as his gloves.
Hang on. I can't remember how to do this on the computer. Oh, did you get the other one? Oh no, he's still there. I think it's because I've got me glasses on and I can't see.
Glasses for close-up painting shenanigans.
Yeah, apparently now I'm old. I need glasses. I can't even see what you've done with my mini.
He's here, darling. You hold your hand out and I'll put him in it.
Oh, there's no hope, is there? That's because I can't remember what colour I mixed to get his skin. So he's just a weird colour now. Oh, that's a bit more.
This is super red. This is now then.
Yeah.
If you are familiar with the Spider-Man universe, not those rubbish films that they've been putting out recently, but the like more classic Venom type universe, and this is what I would describe as Carnage Red. But it's obviously not called that. It's called Bold Pyrrole Red, and it is super red. Super red. But
it's alright, Wicked. Yeah, I just couldn't see over my fuzzy glasses to find the button to ban them. Go away, Smeghead bots.
are they trying to make us famous?
I don't know. I didn't really read it, to be fair.
Yeah.
They were trying something.
Did you get collared by the people in the street, Tony, when you came and didn't ask you before?
No, I didn't get collared by the people in the street. They tried to talk to you.
They did, and I shut them down twice.
Everybody, I didn't even try and talk to me. They know better. No point in talking to that woman. She's ignoring us. That's right, Mr. Charity Person. I don't want to give you my credit card details. Thank you very much.
That is super red.
It's very red. Oh, hang on. Oh, God. No good with these things on. Well, you've gone.
It's alright.
No, you've still
Where's it
gone.
want to be?
No, darling, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to line him up. Right.
There we go. Right, stay still. That is very red. If you want a red, that's red.
Yeah, that's super red.
And it seems to be quite good coverage because
That's one coat over the pre-shady stuff. Very cool. In fact, while I've got this on my palette,
I did, yes. They got a scowl and a talk to the hand. Oh, that's more than I gave him. Just fully ignored.
while I've got this on my palette, I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
pimp up
I
the
see.
red on my Blood Bowl
Well,
figures.
you see, that's quite good though, isn't it? So what red wood did you use on that originally?
So this was a combination of Green Stuff World reds.
Because that looks quite orange now that you put in the ready red on. That's what it should have been called. The ready red.
Yeah, so this is a combination of Green Stuff World reds, culminating with whatever this was, Ember Orange.
So you used
as a final highlight. But I'm gonna just have a little bit of this on the edges for more ready red rather than orangey orange. I did think about repainting these fronds, coming the crests. Did think about repainting the crests because a couple of people had commented that they looked like Spartans, and they're not supposed to look like Spartans. They're supposed to look like elves. So I did think about repainting them in blue so people wouldn't just think that they were Spartans. But
now they're red ready then.
But I do like the red, so they're staying red. I'm going to embrace the red. Super duper red. Painted the numbers on their shoulders yesterday. I'm not overly keen with how I've got the numbers on their shoulders, but they do need numbers, so that's just going to have to stay. Just going to have to stay. I didn't look out the transfers.
What that then? Oh, Crafty, thank you. It's not actually done the little thing on the screen, has it? What's up? We're using Pro Acryl stuff for the first time.
Yeah, trying out some Pro Acryl paints.
And the red's really red.
And the red's pretty really cool. Red. Yeah, it's very nice.
The reddest of all reds.
The purest red.
How are ya? What you been doing?
A ready red.
Yeah,
that's right.
So, what do you actually think then? Now you've used a few colours on different types of minis.
What do I think? I think I'm quite impressed. Quite impressed. I think we should get rid of all our paints and replace them with these.
Really?
No.
You're so sarcastic.
Because we've got too many paints to be doing that.
But are they good?
They are good, yes, and I definitely would.
You do, Red Snail. You do. We're aware. So they are something that you would consider using all the time then?
They are, yeah. I think
even though they don't fit into any of the racks.
That's true. But based on this short amount of experience with them, I think they're excellent. I'm going to paint this vampire with them as much as possible and give them a full-on test.
Eat sweets.
I haven't actually got any to hand.
Haven't you got them horrible things still? The biggest bag of horrible sweets that anybody's ever had in their life.
I don't know where they are.
Oh, that old chestnut.
Might have to have some Haribo out of the kitchen.
Oh, yeah, nice. Hi, Nick. We're using Pro Acryl for the first time. Oh.
We suspect it might be so good that Mrs MLG calls it okay. Yeah, they're very cool. Enjoying them a lot. They're in the rucksack. Yeah, they're very cool. So we're gonna try a few more out and see what they're like. But ready red is very good. Just need to do the other. No, now I have started. Now I have started.
Oh, you have to finish.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just.
There you go.
I've got 3 figures left.
What do you want?
You pick. Let's make it a surprise.
I'll pick these ones. They're at the top.
Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went. Ooh, cha-cha.
Right, open your face hole.
Open my face hole. Probably.
Got a face full now.
Yum 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 yum. Haribo.
Super softness Haribo.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The only problem is Haribo's a bit like Pringles, isn't it? Once you've had one, you've got to have a couple more.
Once you pop.
Yeah, look how red that is.
Haribo dance.
Ah, I've dropped a mini.
Do Haribo dance. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Got another one.
Go on. Yes, please. Ah.
Hey, look, you can have 3. Oh,
Oh.
get them in your face.
Mmm.
Would you drop a mini?
I did.
And you just headbutt the light.
I did headbutt the light.
That's not on it. It should be though, because you're always doing it. Wow,
Well,
that's loads of events, and I didn't get any balls for that. That's not on, is it?
You'll have to add headbutts the light as a thing.
Yeah. It's hard enough keeping up with the 50 we've got as it is.
How many balls in a full game of bingo?
Absolutely no idea. We've got 50. I forgot the search button. I couldn't find the sticker one. I'm obviously a rubbish mod this evening. It's fine. I'm here. I'm getting kicked by the dog because I'm taking up too much of my own space under my own desk. But apart from that, Nick's going to try the Pro Acryl soon for a project. Looking forward to trying it out. Yeah, don't forget we've got the kits for sale. We haven't got the individual bottles yet. I don't know.
We were holding
what's
off to
happening with that.
try them out until
It's an expensive investment.
we saw what they were like. But based on initial tests, there's a good possibility. There's a good possibility that they will be coming soon to Mighty Lancer Games.
It only says there's 99 balls.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Oh, I was going for 99 problems, but the bingo balls aren't one.
Oh, well, that works
I
too.
like your slightly more wholesome approach.
Right then, let's try. I want to try this Jade. That one looks
I
cool.
like that, John. That's funny. I thought it was 90. 90 red balloons? 99 ready red balloons. Oh dear, now look what you've started. When I read all these things out, look, just like, you could write anything, I could just start reading it.
Well,
What's that, like, teleprompter in Anchorman?
Yeah. Anchorman. When he'll read anything, won't he? Read anything.
I've got to head off. It's been a pleasure to be able to spend some time amongst friends at Goblin Square. It's very nice to see you, my dear.
Yeah.
I hope
Cool.
the charity streams go well.
Absolutely. I've wrecked this one. This seal on here.
Oh,
I'm in danger of dropping. Oh no! I'm in danger-
dropped it in.
Drop it in the paint.
They should have a little tab or something. I bet nobody else has ever done that.
Yeah.
That's a very pretty colour there.
I bet loads of people have dropped that in the paint. Right, so we're going to get some of this.
Mr MLG opened this one with a meaty fist. Are you not being delicate, Dan?
No. Yeah, it's alright. I've, experienced a bit of I won't say pain, but the annoyance of having to peel those things off now, so that in future when we use them, we won't have to experience that. 90 in the UK, 75 in the US. Bingo balls.
Can't they handle the rest of our balls? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's it. They can't handle the
Your thumb
balls.
is demonstrating what an awesome colour it is. Yes. Yeah. I keep looking up at the screen and wondering if it's in focus because I've got my glasses on, so that's not really. It's not in focus, so I have to take them off to see.
So coal black. Before I go any further, coal black dries as a proper matte finish. So where I painted it on her loinclothy skirt area, that is a super matte finish. I wonder if I can get her there in focus.
Oh, sorry. Is that me again?
Yeah, it's alright. So hopefully you can see against the kind of more satin finish of the brush-on primer.
Which bit's which?
So this bit between her legs here, in the thing,
Right.
that is more of a matte finish against the slightly satin of the rest of the Mini. Maybe you can see it better on the back side.
Well, her hair's quite shiny.
Yeah, her hair's quite shiny, and then so you can see how shiny her hair is compared to how shiny the cloth area is.
Cool.
How matte the cloth area is.
Help me hydrate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite good. With me.
So we'll give the red a chance to. I haven't got any. Let's go get one.
Who is she? She's cool. Is it War?
She is
thingy?
from the Warhammer Underworld's Crimson Court Vampire Set.
Crimson Court. Even sounds cool. And we've sold out.
So, have we still got any of the? This is the hat, and this is the wig.
Have we still got any what, darling?
Have we still got any Crypts of Blood or something like that? I think it's called.
Crypts of
Yeah,
Blood.
Crypt of Blood starter set, one remaining. Yeah, that they're in that,
Right.
which is where my set came from.
So do we not get any more of the Crimson Court then?
Yeah, I believe they are web only to get them as just the figures, but that doesn't mean that we can't get them because we've been ordering in a few web only items for stock recently, and that's been a successful endeavour. So
A big spider's just crawled across my desk and I don't know where it's gone.
how big?
Big enough for it to have caught the corner of my eye. That's it.
Which way did it go?
Over there. It's not coming towards you, though. It'll eat me first. It'll eat me first.
So
Maybe it saw how cool your hat was. Did
Maybe.
you have a hydrate? I think there was a hydrate in there.
I have had a hydrate, thank you.
Okay. That warband is a decent value, says Nick. That must be the Crypt of Blood, is it? The start?
It is a good set. I think it's got some Stormcast and the vampires, and then there's a little bit of terrain, and it's actually a game. It's actually a starter set for Warcry. So it's the Underworld's models, but for use in Warcry.
Eat sweeties. You get some more sweets. They're being too nice to you today.
Yeah. Maybe we should have nice sweets more often.
Yeah, look. In your face. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, nom, nom.
Thank you, Nick.
I've lost my balls again. Oh, there they are. I don't. Is eat sweets a ball? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I didn't realise that was a ball. Terrible.
So the jade is a little thinner. I don't know, maybe I didn't shake it
Cheers.
long enough or whatever.
Cheers.
Over black, the jade paint is going to take 2 coats, I think.
Ugh. Can't be having nice sweets. I should have to buy you some more horrible. I don't know what he's done with them.
No, it's
He
only
moved
I've
some stuff.
cleaned the desk.
You haven't. You slightly moved.
So I've moved some stuff around on the desk, and I've probably just buried them underneath something at the moment, or put them in the cupboard.
The house is going to be in complete disarray soon anyway.
It is, yeah. It is. We're gonna renovate our kitchen a little.
We've had our kitchen for 13 years, and lots of bits of it don't work anymore. So new kitchen is needed. But that does mean a lot of work for us, and I want a new kitchen so that the bits work, but I don't want to have to do it.
But we can't afford to pay somebody to come and do it, so we're going to have to do it
not
ourselves.
doing that malarkey, so floor ripping up is going to be happening and stuff. Did that say cheers in my accent? I don't know, did it? Cheers.
I do like this colour though, it's very nice.
That's the kind of colour that I imagine Mickey D would like.
Yeah.
Like a tealy bluey colour. It's a bit like some paint in our house as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I've thought that, because normally vampires are like all in dark colours and stuff. See you later.
Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went.
Boom. Ba ba. It needs a ba ba on the end. You thought what, darling?
Vampires are normally all in dark colours, aren't they? Dark,
Yes.
dark reds and purples and blacks
Because they
and
are
stuff.
creatures of the night.
But I thought that this lady probably likes a bit more colour.
Is she like Cordelia when they go back in time? Or to a different dimension and everyone has to wear dark clothes so they don't stand out, and she trots down the street in a bright blue dress?
Yeah, I didn't know about that. But...
Yeah, so Cordelia wishes that Buffy never existed.
Alright,
So
meanie.
well, it's because she's annoying. So Buffy goes poof and never exists, but that means that all the vampires, don't get killed. So
Right.
so they control Sunnydale.
Right.
So everyone has a curfew and they've got to be home before dark, and they wear dark clothes to like blend in and not stand out.
Right.
Obviously, Cordelia's wish came true, so she still thinks it's her normal timeline.
Right.
And so she's there in her bright blue dress trying to find her car that doesn't exist and stuff like that.
I see. I did notice when I was looking for the cheesy Herbie Fully Loaded movie that Buffy the Vampire Slayer is on Disney Plus.
You don't have to pay for it anymore. You used to have
I
to
don't-
pay for it.
Well, I don't know. It just said that it was available, so might be you might be able to watch it again
And again and again.
when you
What's
finish.
your Black Clover?
Yeah, when you finish watching your Black Clovery thing.
The TV series is alright. It's like the bingo balls are calling us out now.
Yeah. Has anybody watched this season of Rings of Power? The episode of whatever it is, season 2, episode 1, Rings of Power.
You haven't seen it, have you?
Haven't seen it. Don't know if I'm going to bother.
I can't even remember what happened when we did watch it. So I've got no hope.
Yeah. Still trying to get through the first series. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to bother. I recall being a bit disappointed by the first series. I couldn't help but pick out problems. And I realise it's a fantasy TV programme, and the budget and the sets and everything were so much better because they've obviously had a whole bunch of cash to spend on it than any other fantasy TV programme I think I've ever seen. But, well, apart from maybe Game of Thrones is pretty, well budgeted, and the sets and what have you. you know, any kind of historical thing like Sharp or what have you, where I mean Sharp itself is excellent, but really lets it down the fact that they have massive battles, but they've only got 20 actors to do them. So they just have to focus in on like small parts of it. But obviously things like Game of Thrones and House of Dragons.
Where's Koroniko when you only need dragons mentioning as a ball? Tony is quite enjoying the Rings of Power malarkey.
I think I might have just painted the top of this woman's outfit.
I'll say it's good. Better if you try not to associate it with Tolkien, says Sean. Wiki D is doing a Koroniko summoning dance to try and get that ball. And Nick says Buffy is still so good. It is. Although the space-filling penultimate series was just meh. Rings of Power 2 is on my list, but I've been enjoying... Is that Chaos or Chaos? On Netflix. Is Sharp the one where Sean B says the B word a lot?
That's the one.
That's the one. I don't like Dawn, the magical key, stupid rubbish. I wish Dawn, the magical key, didn't exist. But hey ho! Just like we don't like Kachansky and Red Dwarf, she can go away as well.
Can she get in the sea? As Al would say.
I don't know.
There's
no sea in space.
Well, no, but that means like go away.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it stand for something?
No. That's just the current, like, something's rubbish. It can get in the sea.
Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went.
Sean Bean says bonbons. Bar stool. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody's a bar stool.
There is quite an amusing. Well, I'm sure there's probably more than one, but there's an amusing video on YouTube where he just someone's clipped together all the bits where he says it, and it lasts about 10 minutes.
Yes, that's what Sean was talking about. I think that's what Sean was talking about. Oh, got my pokey stool stuck in my paint. Barnsley. Good night out is Barnsley.
Yeah, it was a bit weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
It was. It was quite a while, wasn't it? That we went there. I can't remember how long ago it was, but it feels like a long time ago. But there was a lot of young ladies wearing not a lot of clothing.
Well, that's standard everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. So is that? I think I'm gonna have to have a look at a picture of this Mini because I'm pretty sure that her cleavage.
Oh yes, we're going to have to look close focus on this lady's cleavage for painting purposes.
Well, yeah, I was going to paint it all as armour, but I suspect that it might not be.
She got her boobs out.
She's got some area.
Boobies.
She's got some area.
Booby dooby dooby doo bops.
I quite like the. Oh, there you go. Look, so close up. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some jade
I'm sorry.
up close. So that's one coat on most of it.
That's a very pretty colour.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Jade. And then what we can do is we can paint the shields for the skellies. Covers very well over the Hyrax brown.
Yes, this image of the lady, her bra's like a balconette.
Yeah.
Did that help?
It did. Can you flash that image up on my screen?
There you go. You can have some flashy boobs.
Oh yeah, there we go. So they've haven't painted it as armour, have they? They've painted it as more like a piece of outfit.
I mean, you can paint it however you want.
Yeah.
That's the enjoyable part about hobby.
Yeah, I think we might have it as armour. And then she's got something on her neck that I thought was like the top of her bit of clothing or whatever that she's got on. So I might not actually paint it as flesh. I might paint it as the same colour as her sleeves. Because, you know.
I think that's like a necklace.
You wouldn't want to get caught out in the daytime, would you?
And that's like a necklacey type thing.
Yeah. Oh, and she's got gloves on, where I painted her hands as skin.
It doesn't matter.
No, but that makes more sense. Gloves makes more sense. Maybe I should have looked at that picture before I started.
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm.
Is she not on the back of the box?
I haven't got the box.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm eating more sweet for you.
They're ours. Not exclusively mine. You don't normally like jellies.
I do.
Okay.
I'll just let you eat them because I'd rather have chocolate. Yeah.
Right. Oh, so where's that black? Let's paint her hands black again to match the thing, and then we can paint her hands as gloves.
Well, you've only got 2 minutes, so do you want to talk about your paint?
Yeah. So I am very impressed. I've used 6 in very small quantities, so we're going to give them a couple more bits of test. Might get Mrs MLG to have a go with some when we do 2 Paint Tuesday tomorrow.
Oh dear.
See what you think to them, because your opinion is obviously
I
important.
haven't got anything to paint.
You have, though. You've got a whole Skaven army.
Yeah, but I've started with Skavens. If I start painting them in completely different colours, there'll be one Skaven that's just having a little laugh all on his own over there.
Oh, okay. You want to paint something new as a tester. I understand.
Well, you know, I've already started to paint an army, and then just one guy's got a different colour scheme going on.
Okay. Well, I've got some zombies you could paint. You can paint the zombie.
Oh, you could just use them and tell us.
No, I need your opinion. I need to know what you think as a newer painter. Do you think that they are good enough for us to stock that mighty lance again?
I just don't want to spend all that money and give it all to those other people.
Yeah, but then we'll be offering.
And
then we'll be offering
yes, I know. Well, that's what we
these
said,
wonderful paints to our customers.
So when you buy something else from us, you can get these as well. I know, but I still don't like it. I'm still not happy about it.
A couple of touch-ups in there. We'll use a better brush tomorrow. Yeah, I'm very impressed. Let's just have a look at that red now. That's had a chance to dry. So that's not a glossy finish. It's maybe a little satin, but it's not glossy, which is what I was worried about with it being so bright. But that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, and it looks great on my Blood Bowl, guys. Great on them. Cool. So, get a bit more work in on her tomorrow. And some skelly bones. Try out a couple more colours in here. There's a brown. There's a couple of browns. What have we got? We've got...
Sean says Pro Acryl should be honoured to have them paint in a fine establishment like yours and send them for free.
Yeah,
just the paint rack for free would be nice.
Yeah, we've got light umber and mahogany.
You know, we're not greedy.
Mahogany. Oh, and this
300 quid for a bit of metal just to stick their paints on is a bit extreme.
that purple looks great.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I'll try and give that a whirl. And then also this orange. Want to try the orange and the yellow, so we're going to try those out.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Orange and yellow.
I finished my epic scale Warlord Titan last night after many months. I feel like I have separation anxiety from it today, says Nick.
I haven't finished mine. I've fallen out of love with my Warlord Titan because painting it as a traitor, and I don't want the big like eagle wings on the carapace. So originally I tried like grinding them off with a Dremel type tool, but all it did was make a mess of the plastic. And I've tried finding somewhere online that will do 3D printed replacements without that on, and I can't find anywhere that does it. I've even found on one of the like third-party sites, somebody was selling, or the company were selling weapon attachments in epic scale, and in the picture the Titan had smooth carapace, which is what I wanted. And I got in touch with them and I said, you've got exactly what I want in this picture, but you haven't got that part listed. Can you sort that for me? And they said, oh no, this was sent to us by one of our painters, and we don't know where he got the bits from, and he's not very talkative, so we can't help you.
Well, I mean, at least they're honest.
Yeah. So the search continues.
Right then, we've got to get up early in the morning.
We have. I just want to splash some of this orange on something and try it out before we go. What can I put it on?
I've got another weird dog.
I've got another weird dog. All right.
It's black.
Excellent. Oh, this one's just all black. Right, so let's try some Pro Acryl. It's not got a fancy name. It's just orange. Let's try some of that.
But it is just over black, that man.
It is. So this is just a matte black undercoat on this guy. It's probably some colour forged matte black. And I can tell you straight away that to get good coverage over black is going to take several coats.
If you were going to use orange, you wouldn't start with black.
No.
I wouldn't have thought.
No. Right, we're gonna let that cure so we can have another go. Shall we try the yellow? I'm just looking to see if I've got a mini undercoated in white in there. I think we haven't really.
No, I gave you the only one that I had that was a bit of everything.
Everything's black.
Black's the best colour. Oh, true love. Oh, that's cool.
What's that? I can't see the chat
remember what
anymore.
we called the drag. What did we call the drag? Snuffles. That's it. Snuffles looks really cool now. I like that look. That's good. Like the little wiggly ears. I'm sure she's fine, John. She comes down to the shop on Thursdays and plays games. Just didn't want to be in Discord anymore. If it's a 30k traitor Titan, it still has the eagles, says Nick. My warlord is a traitor, but my warhound is a traitor, but my warlord is loyal. Dead, but loyal.
Yeah, I just don't like them, so I wanted to do it without them. The eagly bits. Yeah, yellow's definitely going to take multiple coats as well.
But that's black though, isn't it?
It's black, I know.
Not really a fair test, that is.
No, but it's the same test that I've done with all the new paint ranges that we've ever got in. Splashed them straight over a black undercoat.
And then gone, have that. Right, young man.
Yep. That's it.
'Cause I'm
Call
not
it
gonna-
a night.
I'm not going to wake up as it is. At that time of morning.
Yeah, 4:30 tomorrow. Is what Mrs MLG keeps saying.
Might as well be.
Right, super. Let's call it a night. Thank you everybody for joining us. We hope that we will see you tomorrow for some 2 Paint Tuesday, and we're going to try out some more Pro Acryl and progress some painting on this vampire lady. I'm going to I'll put the other skeletons to one side and I will just concentrate on this lady because there's enough to be doing on her that I don't need to keep faffing.
You? Faffing?
I know. Who'd believe it? So there
Thank
we
you
go.
very much, everybody.
Thank you. We've very much enjoyed you being here after our week off last week.
Well, no, terrible, aren't we?
We'll see you all soon. Thank you.